Let me ask you a few more questions before I go.
Alright, Torres, what's going on?
You said Myra was supposed to stay behind to take care of Mobius. How?
By using STEM against them. Everyone in Mobius has a brain chip implanted in them that allows them to enter STEM without being affected by it. The chip allows them access and benefits that normal citizens don't have.
And you let them put those things inside you?
It's not like we were given much of a choice. Myra was supposed to send a signal back through STEM that would neutralize every member of Mobius via their brain chips. Basically like a mass remote control lobotomy.
That's one way to solve the problem, I guess.
If we don't do it, Mobius will just put Lily back in STEM and kill all of us for mutiny. It's the only way.
So what's your take on all this anyway?
I can't believe Kidman's behind all of this. She sent me into Beacon. She stood by while Lily was put into STEM. It doesn't seem like her to betray them.
You're an outsider, Sebastian. You don't know what Kidman is really like. She had to keep her true self secret all this time so that she could get close enough to strike.
But why now? Why not when they were building the new STEM?
We need STEM to send the signal to take Mobius down. When Lily was chosen as the core, Myra and Kidman decided it was time to put everything into effect. The way things are going now, this could be our only chance to pull this off.
I gotta admit, if you play, I mean, Sebastian wouldn't know about this, but if you played the DLC for one, you would know that Kidman was actually actively trying to fuck over Mobius, which makes me curious as to why Mobius still has her on the payroll, you know, like as an employee, considering how hard she was trying to fuck him. I mean, she openly defied them. Yeah, but why does she still work for Mobius? Like why do they still have her? Like, if I had an employee try to fuck over my entire business as badly as she did, I would have dropped her at. Well, actually, considering it's Mobius, I would have had her killed.
So how did Theodore Wallace get mixed up in this?
It was Theodore's idea of sending the signal through STEM. Now that I think about it, he probably just wanted to take over Mobius for himself. Damn it. I knew he wasn't trustworthy. That guy's slippery like a snake. But that's his game. He can convince people of anything. He convinced us that he was here to help us.
Yeah, I've known people like that. They always seem like they're your best friend, until they stab you in the back.
It's called a manipulative son of a bitch, dude. But yeah, Theodore's kind of an asshole.
One minute I was in a tidal wave of blood in Theodore's hellhole. The next thing I know, I'm in that house with you. I still don't understand how you found me.
Me either. I was scouting the area around my safe house for supplies when I heard a girl's voice coming from that abandoned house. I went to investigate. No girl, but you were there. It's almost like I was led to you.
A girl's voice. It had to be Lily. But how?
There's no telling how or why things happen in here. STEM was already unpredictable before she escaped. But now, I stopped trying to make sense of things a long time ago.
I can tell you exactly how and why. Plot convenience, because the writers were too lazy to do it out of the way. Or they just couldn't think of a way to do it and they said, fuck it. It's STEM. We can do anything we want. And you don't see it happen, so you just have to accept it. Do I need that? I could go for it. Okay. I had to be so overpowered, man. Like, all these items I could pick up have no value to me.
All right. Let's hope the marrow is still there.
All right. The marrow. Exit 72. condenser. My boy Liam. Medical syringe, huh? Already have enough of those. What I could use is more pouches. Doesn't look like that's the way to go. Yeah, nope. Never mind, it is. Or not. Oh, there we go. Shit. Whew. Oh, okay.
Shit. Looks like Theodore's been here. Maybe that's why I couldn't contact O'Neill. Hoffman's safe house is nearby. I should check up on her.
Yeah, but that blood doesn't look very good.
Hoffman, you here? Another one of these. What happened here?
Liam? Is that you? Liam? Is that you? How is my communicator getting your signal? Never mind. It doesn't matter. Where are you? What? That's on the other side of the laboratory. It's a restricted area. We were told never to go there. We don't have clearance. How did you... Okay, I understand. Yes, I'll meet you there. Just be careful.
O'Neill left his safe house to go to a restricted area of the Marrow? That doesn't sound like him.
I agree. O'Neill's a pussy. So that tells you something about him. And considering that Hoffman knows O'Neill, and she's the team psychologist, it should tell her not to trust this shit, but I guess, in this game, the characters work for the plot and not the other way around. Ooh. Well, that's nice. Let's see. Sebastian, like, you don't need to, like, look around all these different areas and shit. Oh my god! You're still alive? Jesus, man. Not gonna lie, that did scare the shit out of me. And just as I told Sebastian not to sit there and look around. Alright. Oh. I'm going to assume that if you try to go to this area through the door before this part of the game, it just kind of is locked. Oh, shit. This elevator reminds me of Chapter 10.
Looks like they had extra security for this place.
Looks like it didn't mean shit, huh? By the way, coming up here, I mentioned that I had another strat for the boss. Coming up here is that strat for that boss. I don't know if it'll work, but I hope it will. Due to the sensitive nature of the experiments being conducted, the laboratory is only accessible to Mobius operatives with a proper Unity Central chip designation. Please observe all security protocols when entering the laboratory and be aware that your clearance level also binds you to top secret non-disclosure tenets as outlined in your enlistment contract. Any operative attempting to access the laboratory without proper clearance will be subject to control. I don't care. Now this looks like a hallway straight out of the Resident Evil movie, which I mentioned earlier. And Sebastian, my boy, the guy who runs very slowly.
All these tanks. What's this about?
Don't know, but I'm gonna heed that sign and not touch anything. Except for this.
What were they doing in this lab? And why did Liam want me to meet him here? Unity cerebral chip detected. Entry authorized.
Can't pass through without one of those chips.
Yep.
Gotta be one around here somewhere.
You can guess what this part is. I don't know why I tried that. God. So what though, at least the green gel comes out of these guys like straight the fuck away. In the first game it takes like a while for it to come out.
Of Union's populace has succumbed already. At this rate, there will be no one left in 2 weeks. We've lost contact. 20% of Union's populace has succumbed already. At this rate, there will be no one left in 2 weeks. We've lost contact with Mobius. We're trapped in here. With the Lost.
Well, I got the very end of that. Flashbang? Or condenser. That's it? Okay. I'm just looking around for items. Because I gotta get them now. Because if I don't, then when shit hits the fan, which it's going to, it'll be much more difficult. Nice one, game. And you know, I don't remember things like that little moment right there. The only reason I wasn't scared is because of how overpowered I am. When you're this strong, there's not much room to be afraid by a lot of things, even though I'm going to be stealthy again. Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute.
20% of Union's populace has succumbed already. At this rate, there will be no one. Our efforts have been in vain. The core escaped less than a day ago. and they're actively hunting down and killing whoever is left. It's a nightmare. At this rate, there will be no one left in 2 weeks. We've lost contact with Mobius. We're trapped in here. With the Lost. It's too late to stop now. The entire Union experiment is doomed. We're all doomed. I'm sorry.
You know, those types of things, like how they're talking about the Lost spreading, reminds me, I already know much this one, but reminds me of the frenzy of the COVID-19. I won't mention that much around here. But I thought I would there. Oh, fuck me. Because why make things harder than they have to be? Yeah, the first game had a flashbolt. Oh, that one's actually better though, because it disorients them and it kills them slowly with the final upgrade.
What do we have here?
What we have here is the chip. Our worst fears have been realized. The Lost phenomenon has spread to Mobius operatives. We had theorized the transformations were a result of memory overwrite, but no operatives have been overwritten. We were able to quarantine and terminate an affected Mobius operative before he could transform. Perhaps his exposure to so many lost corpses in the pit made him susceptible to whatever is causing this. Perhaps it's merely coincidence. We are harvesting his Unity cerebral chip in the hopes that it will provide new data. Removal of intact cerebral chips is possible with the extraction device. It's a relatively simple and automated process. Merely place an OK and enter that code 0128.
If they haven't removed this guy's chip yet, I can use it to get through that door and find Hoffman.
Indeed. Though it won't be that easy, of course.
Okay, let's see what happens.
That's gross.
Ugh. Thank God he's already dead. I gotta get out of this lab.
Yep. But now, horror mode is activated. Yep. Because why would anything else happen, huh? Yeah, see, they pulled out all the stops for this part. He's done. All right. Let's see. I guess that one upgrade doesn't mean shit anymore, huh?
Scanning for Unity cerebral chip. Please wait. Unity cerebral chip detected. Entry authorized.
About time. Hope I can still catch up with Hoffman and O'Neill.
Wow. Not even confrontation. That was totally stealthy. Nah.
Voices.
All right. Strat incoming. Let's see if I can make it work.
Please stop! Don't let him control you!
Just listen. Listen. His voice will tell you.
You've got to resist him!
Hoffman! Stand back!
No! He doesn't know what he's doing! Ugh. Liam! Don't!
What do you mean, Liam?
Stay back!
All right, big guy.
Stay out of my way, Sebastian.
O'Neill, what happened?
Theodore showed me the way. I am his now. I helped him hide. And in exchange, he gave me a new life.
A life as a slave.
You'll never understand. For that, you'll burn!
All right. Well, let's see if this strat works.
That's it! I'm done playing with you!
More, Sebastian.
Would you look at that? It worked.
Thank you, Sebastian. Finally, free from his voice. From my fears. I was so scared. You've got to stop him.
I can't stop him if I can't find him, O'Neill.
He phase shifted. He's not here. Not anywhere. The machine in the room next door. You've got to destroy it.
What machine?
He made me build it. To hide him. Destroy it. So that you can destroy him.
What happened? How did O'Neill get turned into that thing?
I don't know. I've been locked in my safe house since you left. When Liam called and asked me to meet him, I was so relieved to hear his voice. But he wasn't Liam. He was that thing. I tried to get through to him, but you heard him. Theodore Wallace did something to him.
Poor guy. I didn't want to have to kill him.
You didn't have a choice. Theodore wasn't gonna give him up. So what now?
Let's take a look at this machine O'Neill was talking about.
I think it's on the other side of the room where you found us. Let's go.
Yeah, it's because Liam just said it was there. By the way, let me explain what just happened. Fuel tanks are damaged beyond repair. You'll need to find some replacements. That's custom parts.
Flamethrower. I could use this, but it's broken. If I found the right parts.
And I already know where the right parts are going to come from, and I'm probably not going to use it. To explain this, though. So the smoke thing is pretty self-explanatory. And then, rather than hiding behind walls and shit like you're supposed to. Now, the reason why that worked so well, though, is because my sneak kill is leveled up. That's the only reason I took 2 hits instead, I think. Because it's supposed to take more than 2 hits. But, nevertheless, it worked.
Mark of influence. Theodore's sticking his fingers in every part of this place.
It's almost like a form of communication with him.
Lots of weird stuff in here. Looks like he was building something.
Maybe that machine he was talking about.
Alright. Upgraded some shit. Now let's go.
So you know Theodore Wallace?
Of course. He's head of recruitment. But what's he doing in STEM? And why is he doing this?
There's a lot going on that you don't know about. Theodore wants Lily for himself. You saw what he did to O'Neill. He'll do that to everybody in here if he has to. He'll tear this place apart to get his hands on her. I can't let that happen.
Alright.
What is it?
I'm not totally sure. But it looks a hell of a lot like the stable field emitter. Whatever it is, O'Neill said to destroy it. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I know just how. It's me.
Sebastian, I was starting to think you forgot about me.
Have you finished arming that cookie dough of yours?
I have. Looking for an excuse to use it too.
Good. I'm sending you my coordinates. Bring the big guns. We're going hunting.
Got it. I'm already gone. See you soon.
I'm almost ready over here.
Let me know when you're good to go.
I need you to clarify a few things for me, Hoffman. You didn't seem surprised to see Esmeralda here.
Why should I be? She's a familiar face in STEM.
Everybody knows everybody in Mobius, huh?
More like I know everybody. I've been in charge of new hire evaluations for years.
Like one big dysfunctional family.
Shameless.
Esmeralda's the best person to have around in dangerous situations. She's a good soldier. You're damn right I am.
I assume you know Myra, too?
I do. We work together closely.
How could she do this? How could she stand by while they conducted experiments on Lily? How could she tell Lily that I was dead?
Myra's maternal instinct is very strong. She joined Mobius to be closer to Lily. And the word experiment is a bit harsh. Lily was treated well, and she was able to interact with her mother on a daily basis. As far as telling Lily you were dead, I believe Myra only did it to protect Lily's feelings.
Yeah, well... I believe Myra's maternal instinct has gotten a little bit out of control.
Hopefully, you can work this all out as a family when this is all over.
We'll see.
I've been into Theodore's reality. If it's a reflection of his psyche, he's definitely got some serious mental issues.
No shit.
That would explain why he's so powerful.
And yet he's hiding.
Perhaps it's easier to manipulate from the shadows.
Well, I'm about to drag him out of the shadows.
If what Liam told us was true.
There's only one way to find out. I don't know if you should be in here when this thing goes off.
I don't think I want to be. There were some interesting items in the other room that Liam was working on. I want to go check and see if there's anything that might be useful.
Okay. But then you should get back to your safe house. No telling what will happen in here once we shut this thing down.
Will do.
Tell me something, Torres. So you knew Hoffman before this?
Everybody knows Hoffman. You don't get into Mobius without passing through her office.
Can she be trusted?
I might have said no before, but nothing like being abandoned by your corporate masters to make you rethink your position. She's trapped in here like the rest of us.
So you're not sure?
Yeah, she's not bad. Just a bit of a cold fish. I have trouble completely trusting people who look at me like I'm something in a petri dish.
What? The fuck does that even mean?
I don't know what's gonna happen when we blow this thing up.
Me either. But at least we're being proactive.
I don't think we're gonna convince Theodore to leave Lily alone. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who can be talked into doing the right thing.
So you're giving me orders to shoot on sight?
I'm just saying be prepared for anything. You can't predict what's gonna happen in this place. No offense, but how did someone as smart and headstrong as you wind up in an organization like Mobius?
I was a demolitions expert in the army. They loaned me out to Mobius for some Black Ops stuff. Once my term was up, they came knocking.
And you just joined up like that?
They were pretty good salesmen. They don't tell you everything when you sign up. I was tasked with some things that I'm not proud of. They expect you to follow blindly, and if you disobey, when Myra offered me the opportunity to get out, I had to take it. I've still got some morals left, despite the things that I've had to do.
Oh, that first part was bullshit because she said they loaned her out. They don't loan you out like that.
Is that enough to take care of this thing?
Like 10 times over, and it's ready to go when you are.
I'm good to go.
I'm going to check out the equipment in the other room. Good luck, you two. Okay, here we go. Operation Kick Ass happening in 3, 2, 1.
Are you okay, Torres? Torres? Where'd you...
Sebastian Castellanos, you refuse to step into the darkness. So you try to bring me to the light. Your rash decisions have always been your downfall. Come then. I await you. You want to find your beloved daughter? Go there. See if it's everything you dreamt of.
I'm over here, Dad. Hurry!
Oh God. Lily? You're here.
Alright. Ah, so chapter 12 is the bottomless pit. Yeah, I mistake that for 9 at first. Yeah, fuck those lost. My goal is to get through this part as quickly as possible. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I don't exactly care for doing this part stealthily. Holy shit. Now, can I get going? Come on. There we go. Yeah, I really don't care for stealth at all.
Mom never gave up. Not like you. She tried to tell you. But you were too stupid to listen.
No. No. No, this isn't right.
Myra succeeded where you failed. You refused to listen. You lost them both, and then became lost yourself.
You know anything about me?
Myra understood that goals can be achieved by submission, by joining.
You know, Lily and Theodore, these two seem to be... I don't think these two played the DLC, because Sebastian was very concerned in that DLC and really wanted to get Lily back. He just didn't, and he was even catching wind of Mobius. Holy shit! Huh? There we go. And now here's a scene that looks like it came straight from our last whistleblower.
Now you come. When it's too late, you're always too late.
And by the way, Sebastian, you do understand that even though it's Lily's voice, it's still Theodore's words, right?
After all this, you still want to be reunited with Lily?
I do. I need to find her.
Fine. Then come to me.
Lily? Is it really you? Lily. No. Lily.
There she is. Your precious daughter. Isn't this what you wanted?
Dad, you let this happen to me. Why didn't you save me?
No. Please. I couldn't. I wanted to.
You are doomed to repeat the mistakes of the past. Unless you join me. Do that, and I can make your dreams come true. Together we can take Lily from Myra. Once I have the power of the core, you will be truly free.
No.
It will take more than bullets to stop me. Will you never learn?
You shot me. Sebastian, why?
No.